Well, howdy, 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 everybody. Teresa here. Me and Brad. And the critters, right, Charlie Man? Hi, Charlie Man, Charlie Man, Charlie Man. Where's your babies? That's what he calls his toys, his babies. Well, he doesn't, we do. And he knows them now. Okay. Charlie, where's the babies? Oh, Charlie. Charlie, handsome man. Oh, boy. What's that? Oh, my goodness, I don't want to play tag with you right now. Okay, I gotta do my video now. It is April 27th, 2018. It is Friday evening at 6:46 p.m. and I have been busy today. I am feeling a little bit better than yesterday, but I'm pretty sure that, yeah, I have a UTI. We left a message with my doctor, but, you know, doctors have life too, and she's off today. So I'll probably have to go, you know, just kind of muddle through this weekend and go in Monday and get, you know, get tested and get a script. So that's just the way it is. I've been fighting them all my life. I'm used to them. Anyway, so yesterday, let me see. I didn't clean house yesterday. Like I said, you guys know I wasn't feeling real perky. I did make spaghetti for dinner. And then after dinner, Brad came home. His hip was still killing him with that awful office chair. And he said now it had become wobbly and you couldn't raise the seat or anything. So you felt like you were sitting at the little kid's table. And so I was looking online and they had some office chairs on clearance. Of course, they said they were out of stock. The one I saw that was for $20. But I said, you know, after dinner, I said, why don't we go to Walmart and look? I thought if we could find one for even $30, you know. And we found the one that was on clearance for $20, and we got it. And he put it together this morning at work, and he said, what a difference. And, yeah, we shouldn't have to buy stuff for work, but, you know, his boss isn't going to, and I don't want Brad in pain every day. He comes home, he can hardly walk. And, you know, when he quits there, he'll bring all the stuff home. So, you know, it's not about what his boss should do or not do. It's about being comfortable, you know, and stuff. So, we did that, and, oh, when he comes out here, I'll ask him if he'll, he found a couple really good deals. It's a 2-pound container of unflavored whey protein powder, for marked down to $7. It's normally $21. See, he got 2 of them. There were 2 of them there, and he also got 2 boxes of the Met RX protein bars that were marked down to $2.50 each. So he picked those up. So yeah, he really scored well on that. I looked at cubicles. They were a lot more expensive than what I found on Amazon, and I also looked at their bookcases and stuff, which were really, really heavy, and decided against that. I didn't want to, you know, I have to be sure about what I'm getting. So, let me see what else. That was about it last night. I did go to bed earlier. I did not let myself go into the craft room and start reorganizing anymore. I just sat here and did a little bit of loom knitting. I'm still working on the same hat. I'll finish that up tonight. Because I wanted to get to bed earlier because I wanted to be up by noon, and I was today. And I've gotten a ton of stuff done because of it. Let's see. I made banana peanut butter protein bars for Brad with reduced sugar. I used a Splendid brown sugar blend instead of the full brown sugar. It doesn't call for much brown sugar anyway. For 2 whole pans, 2 cookie sheets, and you make them in make them into bar cookies. It only costs for ½ a cup of brown sugar, which is 1/4 a cup of the brown sugar Splendid. Excuse me. And It called for oatmeal. It didn't call for any flour at all, but I did end up adding about a half a cup of flour because it was so runny that I'm like, yeah, this is way too runny. And it called for peanut butter, of course. Let's see. It was only a half a cup of peanut butter. It wasn't like loaded. And then it called for 2 bananas and no eggs. Were there any eggs in there? Or no, there was. There was 2 eggs. 2 eggs in there. No butter or oils or anything. You know, baking powder, cinnamon, vanilla. I add a little bit of hazelnut, sugar-free hazelnut syrup to it. It turned out really well. They turned out very nice and soft. So if you have somebody dealing with dental issues that can't eat the real hard stuff, so they turned out really well. And I cut them into bars and put them into, you know, an old square ice cream container that has a lid, and I layered them with parchment paper, and I'll keep them in the fridge. But he said they were good. I tried one. Next time I would make them a little sweeter, but you know, they're not supposed to be real sweet. But you can't even taste the banana in it. So it worked out well, you know. Oatmeal's so good for diabetics. So, yeah. So I did that. Did a couple of those laundry, hung them outside. I vacuumed and dusted and mopped, did the dishes, and I have dinner in the oven. I am cooking oven fried chicken, and I'm doing some nice red potatoes with a red onion, and I put a little bit of olive oil and some seasonings and tossed it, and then I've got it on in a pan cooking in there. I'm going to have either cauliflower or broccoli with it. And I also paid bills. Like I said, I've been busy. Whereas pension came in, so the first thing I always do is pay our rent. And then I pay like our Verizon and our electric and stuff, because, you know, you want to make sure, hi, boy. Want to make sure that that stuff is all, you know, kept on, and paid all the rest of the bills, and, you know, doing what we can do. So Monday I will be mailing out that box of hats to Rhode Island, and because I know that my friend Rebecca said she sent hats, and we're going to check tomorrow, and because they're probably in, and then Miss Linda sent some, and then I have some, so yeah, that'll be great. I really appreciate it so much. And what else? That's about it. That's about it. You see Charlie walking around back there. Hi, Charlie, Charlie, Charlie. Yeah, that's about it. Brad picked up the rest of our scripts yesterday. Well, I have one still, you know, that's not quite ready to be filled, but yeah. So it cost us $155 with our insurance for 9 prescriptions for 3 months. That's not bad. Not bad at all. So, can't complain. So, anyway, I take that into account. I keep everything on a notebook. I wanted to talk a little bit about one of the things I do to save money. I'm always trying to find ways to save money, you know, within reason. And what I do is, before I'm getting ready to go to the store for another 2 weeks, I'll go through the fridge, and any produce that looks like it wouldn't last very much longer, or that I need to use up, if I'm not going to cook a dish with it, I go ahead and I chop it all up. Like yesterday, I sat there and chopped up the rest of the mini bell pepper, and the rest of the green onions, and the rest of a stalk of, you know, there's about half of a stalk of celery left. And what else? I cut up mushrooms. And then I put them in Ziploc bags and I label them. And that way, and then I put them in the door of the freezer. And what's really nice is, say you're in a hurry for cooking. Brad really likes this because he likes to cook, but he doesn't really like having to do a lot of the prep work. He just has to open up baggies and just take out what he wants. And I was doing that today with the bananas because I had 8 about medium-sized bananas that had turned and I needed to use. And I only I used 4 of them in that in those protein bars, but they were medium-sized. So because it said large. So and I always put a little bit extra banana in if I make banana bread or whatever because it makes it a little more moist. But I had 4 of them left, so what I did was I put them all in a Ziploc bag and just kind of smashed them. And then I labeled it bananas, and then, I labeled it 4 medium bananas, so I know how many is in there. That'd be enough to make banana bread also. So, that's just one of the ways that I work on not wasting. I hate to throw food away. I hate to throw produce away and stuff. And so it's kind of like a business. If, a business, when you do inventory, I take inventory before we go to the store. And, because I don't want to be wasting. And because I feel like it's my job, since my husband works so hard and stuff, it's my job to use the money for the grocery stuff as wisely as possible. So, anyway, that's all that's really going on here. I plan on finishing that hat tonight. I don't know if I'll get in the craft room. I'd like to do an acrylic pour, but I can only do 1 more pour and then I'm out of paint. Because I'm not going to order any until the income tax comes in. Hopefully it'll come in. Because I just want to be cautious. So I'd like to go in there and do a pour though. And I got some ideas on some other stuff I want to do. And so yeah, we'll see. Oh, tomorrow night, if any of you are interested, there is a gal that we're helping. Her name is Little B, and she has cancer. And her Medicaid, she fell into what's called a gap, where it ended and then they haven't reinstated it. So now she didn't have any coverage on paying any of for her medicines and stuff. So, and they say there's no programs that'll help her because she is terminal, so they say. And, I mean, she's got kids and everything. If you guys are interested, tomorrow at 3 p.m. on the East Coast, Uber Goober is having an auction. And I'm going to be putting, I think, 3 of my paintings in there, donating those. So if any of you guys are interested, go check that out. And you can bid on, and a lot of other artists and a lot of other people donating things from makeup to purses to you name it. So we're all coming together, and also we're also adopting a soldier. Each of us are going to adopt a soldier and write to and probably send care packages and stuff. So just another way to give back. So anyway, I'm going to get off here because our dinner will be done here in about 15 minutes. So remember, I love you guys, and I do cherish your friendship so much, and I think you guys are awesome, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.